Welcome to this official briefing on Internet Banking Services for International Banking Units issued by the International Financial Services Centers Authority, or IFCSCA. In this video, we will walk you through the latest compliance requirements, service classifications, and implementation timelines introduced through the IFCSCA circular dated 29 December 2025. This update is crucial for all international banking units, especially those offering liability products and digital banking services. This circular is a review and enhancement of the earlier IFCSCA circular issued on 22nd April 2024, which laid the foundation for providing internet banking services to clients of international banking units, or IBUs. Upon review, the authority has now prescribed specific and detailed compliance requirements for different categories of internet banking services to strengthen transparency, security, and customer protection. An international banking unit that does not offer liability products to its customers is exempt from implementing the requirements applicable to interactive information exchange services and transactional services. This exemption applies only as long as the IBU continues to refrain from offering liability products. An international banking unit that does not offer liability products to its customers is exempt from implementing the requirements applicable to interactive information exchange services and transactional services. This exemption applies only as long as the IBU continues to refrain from offering liability products. Any international banking unit commencing operations after the issuance of this circular is not permitted to offer liability products to its customers unless it fully complies with the requirements laid down in this circular. This ensures that compliance is embedded in the digital banking framework from the very beginning of operations. International banking units that commenced operations prior to the date of the circular are required to achieve full compliance by 30th June 2026. In the event of non-compliance, such units must stop onboarding new customers for liability products from 1st July 2026. This transition period has been provided to allow existing IBUs adequate time to upgrade systems and processes. IFCSCA has made it mandatory for IBUs to obtain explicit consent from customers for registering or deregistering them for internet banking services. This requirement applies to both new and existing customers, and the consent obtained must be properly recorded and documented for regulatory and audit purposes. Under information services, IBUs are required to provide customers with enhanced visibility and clarity. This includes prominently displaying the list of specified currencies in which transactions are offered, along with the facility to convert between such currencies. In addition, IBUs must clearly communicate any cutoff timings applicable for transactions where the value date is the same as the transaction date. For interactive information exchange services, IBUs must provide customers with a unified digital banking dashboard. This dashboard should enable customers to view real-time balances across all linked accounts and access live market rates for currency conversion along with the applicable spread. Customers must also be able to view and download account statements in machine-readable formats containing unique transaction references, timestamps, and beneficiary details. Further, customers should be able to provide disposal instructions for inward remittances, apply for premature withdrawal of deposits, and receive transaction alerts through SMS or email, depending on feasibility and customer preference. Transactional internet banking services must be supported by strong security and operational controls. These include dual authentication mechanisms such as OTPs or hardware tokens. Customers should be able to transfer funds between accounts within the same IBU, make payments to third parties both within and outside the IBU, create fixed deposits, and initiate currency conversions in permitted currency pairs. For corporate customers holding current accounts, IBUs must provide user access management facilities such as master user access and role-based controls. Additionally, features such as beneficiary whitelisting, auto-scheduled payouts, and validation checks for incorrect account details, currency mismatches, and regulatory compliance must be built into the platform before transaction execution. These directions have been issued by the International Financial Services Centers Authority in exercise of the powers conferred under Sections 12 and 13 of the IFCSCA Act 2019, read with Section 35A of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. The circular has been issued by the Department of Banking, IFCSCA. In conclusion, this circular represents a significant step towards strengthening digital banking governance for international banking units operating in IFSCs. By clearly defining service categories, compliance timelines, and customer protection measures, IFCSCA aims to ensure secure, transparent, and efficient internet banking services. International banking units are strongly advised to review their digital banking frameworks and ensure timely compliance to avoid regulatory restrictions. Thank you for watching. For expert assistance on IFC SCA compliance and implementation support, you may connect with Moonsys and Management Consultants LLP. Moonsys and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for SES and IFSC excellence, a pioneer in establishing SES and IFSC units within GIFT City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup, operational support and handling complaints, risk management, renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university BAT, and ancillary regulations, and fintech, expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFC-SCA comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network, scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.